What's good, my homies? I'm back from vacay, so let's make hay. Let's get to the top 5, baby. So in this video, I'll be ranking my top 5 Breath of the Wild dungeons. These include Hyrule Castle and the 4 Divine Beasts. Because these are the main dungeons in the game, I feel like shrines are more so mini dungeons. By the way I'll be ranking them is by comparing the lead up to the dungeons and how the dungeon itself is. Not including any of the bosses, only because I think I may be doing a top 5 bosses video if you guys enjoyed this. So let me know, and without further ado, let's do it! Number 5, Divine Beast Vah Rudania. The lead up to this was meh. I probably like the stealthy and healthy section a lot more than most people, but still not the greatest lead up. The dungeon itself was alright compared to all the others. The one thing I did enjoy a whole lot in this place was when entering it. It's super dark and I love this. You literally need a torch at your side or you can't see. Also love how when it's dark, the pink textures on the Divine Beast pop out really well. Maybe they should have kept it like this throughout the whole dungeon for it to be more unique when compared to the others. Another thing I actually did really like about this, after beating this beast, you see Daruk give a little salute to his descendant. Such an awesome scene. Now on to number 4. Divine Beast Vah Naboris. This one has a much better lead up, and probably the best lead up out of them all. You don't just have to obtain an outfit in order to enter the Gerudo town, but also go clear out the Yiga fortress. Which I'm really happy they gave them their own dungeon. Stealthy and healthy, baby. Whoa, look at this room. Are they monkeys? Well, no, the more I think about it, I've realized the Yiga's true secret. They wouldn't have this many bananas in their home just to eat them. They're the drug dealers of Hyrule. Just look what they have every single time you defeat one. A mighty banana and rupees. Every single time. Wow, I got off topic. So after finishing their fortress, you're finally able to make your way to the Divine Beast. For some reason, I had no idea how to shield surf at this point in the game in order to ride the sand seals. So I literally left the desert and came back later to just find out all I needed was a shield equipped. My habit of keeping Link without a shield because I just like his look without one actually affected my progress. But it's all good, fighting this Divine Beast was really cool. Shooting arrows off your surfing shield as the giant camel attempts to strike you with lightning? Pretty epic if you ask me. Now, the inside of this dungeon was the most challenging Divine Beast for me. I remember instead of solving some of these puzzles normally, I literally just used the Rito ability and flew over a few barriers that blocked my path. I believe you needed an orb to open the way, but I said nah bro to that. Next, and number 3 is Divine Beast Vah Ruda. Immediately in Zora's domain, something that stood out to me was how the Zoras were alive during the time of the Great Calamity. And they recognize who you are. There is even an older Zora who can't forgive the Hylians because he believes it was Link and Zelda's fault for their Princess Mipha's death 100 years ago. He didn't even believe it to be Link until Link confirmed his memory of Mipha. After this, it was time to get the shock arrows in order to battle the beast. For most people, this is probably their first time seeing a Lionel. For me, it was my first time attempting to fight one. And man, was it a rough battle. Literally took me a couple hours learning his moves perfectly like a Dark Souls boss. And when I finally beat him at like 4 AM, it couldn't have been more rewarding. Anyway, boarding Vah Ruda was a blast. It took great advantage of the arrow time mechanic, which is already something I love. Inside the beast was cool being able to move the elephant's trunk. And now, on to number 2, Divine Beast Vah Meadow. This definitely does lack a build up to the beast. However, I love the Rito Village theme and overall feel of their town. The Rito training area was fun with more bullet time. Then fighting the beast was where it shined for me. Probably because I love being high up in video games, and the scale of this is just so awesome. Being able to see the vast land of Hyrule, not just when boarding the beast, but also when you're inside of it. From these areas where you can walk outside and have to solve some puzzles, is where you can see the vast world from inside the beast. Maybe it's because this was my first Divine Beast encounter for why it's my favorite Divine Beast, but it's at number 2. And number 1 is, yes, Hyrule Castle, baby. Oh my god, the theme here is purely incredible. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel, but I think this is considered a dungeon. Extremely different from the Divine Beast, with it allowing you to explore the whole castle while Ganon awaits your arrival at any moment you desire. I even came back here after beating Ganon just because there's so much cool stuff to find, like Zelda and the King of Hyrule's diaries. If you haven't read them yet, go do it, yo. 100% worth your time. Another cool thing here is the way you approach this place can be so varied, with so many different ways to climb to the top, and oh yes, by the way, you can climb to the tippity-toppity top, yo. Man, I feel so alive up here. Alright my homies, that's about it for this video, but before closing off, I want to say, you guys are so supportive, man. So many of my videos are reaching the Ks recently, and way beyond. It's unreal, and I can't thank you enough. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but I'm going to keep saying it, yo. Hope everyone has a good day or night whenever you're watching this, and stay hype, my homies. Peace!